everybody on YouTube. Welcome to Nikki's Fun Adventures. Today, I am interviewing Chris
Hello.
and Haley.
Hello, guys.
Today, we are talking about Chris's podcast, Low Vision Technologies, and his YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna ask you guys a few questions. And there's some that you guys can answer. That either one of you can answer, and there's some of them that will be directed to one of you or the other one of you.
All right.
Sounds good.
Yep. Sounds perfect.
So let's start it. Number one, how did you two meet?
Such a fun and awkward story. Lord.
There's a story behind this.
Yeah. So basically, it started off with a three-way phone call between, at the time, a mutual friend. She had the habit of not warning people that, oh, I'm gonna add someone to the phone. She just says to you, hang on, and then she added the other person. So
Oh, wow.
she says to me, Haley, hang on. I'm like, okay. I hear, Chris, are you there? He goes, yeah, I'm here. I said to myself, who the hell is this? Like, because originally I thought it was one of her new boyfriends, because every time she did that, it was always a new boyfriend of hers. So I'm like, oh gosh, here we go. And then she's like, Haley, this is Chris. Chris, this is Haley. And then she explained to both of us how she knew me and how she knew him and so on. And we're just like, hi?
Yep. That was very honestly, that was very awkward.
Very.
And strange.
Yes, it was. But that's how we met. Was through a random and awkward phone call. Again, it was a complete surprise to me and to him.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
She didn't say to him, I'm gonna put a friend on the phone, and she didn't tell me that either, so there you go.
Yep.
Number two, how long have you two known each other, and were you instant friends, or did you dislike each other at first?
We can both answer that question. Chris, do you want to respond first?
Mm-hmm.
We can both respond to that.
Yeah, we've known each other for a while now. It's probably about a year or so now.
A year. Yeah, we met in March, I think, of last year.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And
yeah, go on.
Like I said, stated earlier, going back to that first question, the phone call was very random, awkward, and weird. Because at first I was like, why she put me on the phone with somebody that I don't know, and you don't know what their intentions are or something, or nothing like that, you know?
Right. Right. But the answer to your question, Nikki, is that I had no issue with him. I didn't. I thought he was cool, and we actually connected through Messenger because we didn't have each other's numbers at the time, and due to the fact that Messenger's internet quality with the calls kind of sucked, I was like, "Hey, can we exchange numbers so we don't have to deal with this issue all the time?" He's like, "Yeah," and that's what we did.
Yep.
That's cool.
And again, again, from the beginning until now, I had no issue with this guy. None.
Nope.
I don't, at least.
Nope. Same here. Never had no issues with you.
No. We joke around too much to even have problems.
Yep. Yep, exactly.
We do. We do. We treat each other like we're siblings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This one's more directed towards you, Chris. How did you come up
12.
with the idea of the podcast and YouTube channel?
Hmm. Well, originally it was a blog I had wrote, and it was entitled "My Disability Is My Ability." Basically, talking about being growing up with two disabilities and how I didn't let that affect my life growing up in school and work. And from there, it evolved into to the podcast and the YouTube live stream.
Mhm.
And then, let's see. And ever since then, the podcast and the YouTube live streams have been my
Okay.
thing. It's been, it's, and then
Um,
okay. Yes.
um, next one. What made you guys decide to do the YouTube and podcast together?
Well,
Yeah, that's a fun answer too. Go on.
well, it started off by Haley being the first person I interviewed on the podcast itself, and then after that, I asked her if she wanted to, be up there regular with me as my co-host,
to be
and she,
fair, to be fair, when he first said that, I thought he was talking about like coming on every once in a while and just like appearing for like cameo appearances or whatever. But he's like, oh no, I mean as my co-host. I'm like, hell yeah! Like I didn't even hesitate. I did not hesitate at
nope,
all.
not at all.
No, nope. And the YouTube channel, actually, correct me if I'm wrong, Chris, but I think I was the one that brought that up to you, saying like it'd be nice if we had a YouTube channel for it also, saying
Right.
and that's when you changed like your name on the channel, the account you had from your name to Low Vision Technology, and that's when we started doing like live streams on there.
Yep.
So for recording purposes, we use Anchor, which is where we record the episodes for the actual podcast. And just to make things simpler for like whenever we do have like people on, we're just gonna do them through the YouTube live streams
Upstream. Yep.
because one interview that we did through the regular Anchor app with the guest, it took him about 20 or 30 minutes just to get into it, which I don't know why, but when he was explaining what happened, I was like, that should not have happened, but okay. Like
Right.
so that's how that occurred.
Okay, number 5. Chris, is there anything you want my viewers to know about you, your podcast, or your YouTube channel?
Well,
And
me 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 personally, I get along with all types of people. I like talking to people, interacting with people. That's why the original one of the original reasons I started the podcast and then going evolve into the YouTube channel so I can get to know and interview other people. I mean, make connections and friendships through that.
Okay.
And then like recently, Haley and I had my friend Philip Walters on there who I met from the ABLE program at the rehab training center that I went to before the COVID hit. And he was a blind musician and a producer.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Yeah. And that interview was fun.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
enjoyed that.
as a and as a matter of fact, to come back on and perform his single he's got coming out.
I can't wait for that. That's gonna be fun.
I can't either. Mm-hmm.
Haley,
Yes.
is there anything you want my viewers to know about you, your YouTube channel, or your involvement in the podcast or YouTube channel?
All of the above. Yes. For for one thing, of course, a lot of Nikki's subscribers know me because I came on her channel quite often, so that's how I'm familiar to Nikki and to her channel. Before my channel with the song covers, I did music from 2010 until now, which is what my promo says, but I'm gonna have to update that because in the description, in the about section, it now says from the late 90s until now, which is like 1995 until now, because there's actually a few songs between that little small time period that I can actually be able to learn like in a short amount of time. So, so there's that. And with the podcast, I'm glad Chris asked me to do it because one, it gives me something else to do, and like I told Chris before about me changing my major and stuff from early childhood to the liberal arts, which like the liberal arts general studies degree, which means I'll go to a university to get a bachelor's in a journalism degree for broadcasting purposes, and hopefully get a minor like in professional writing or so I can become like a playwright and an author, because that'd be cool. And I share
Mm-hmm.
my material with like Chris and Nikki and a few others, and they like it. So I was like, hey, why not?
Yep.
And thanks to a friend from the UK, he was the one that said, mate, have you ever considered studying journalism? I'm like, no. He's like, whoa, mate, you should. It was a hilarious conversation, and I'm like, really? You really think so? He's like, yeah. I thought about it for like a day or day and a half. I'm like, I want to do it, and my family agreed with it. So hey, why not?
Mm-hmm.
And I did get accepted to that program for the fall of 2021. So that's gonna be cool. And again, like I said, the podcast helps me practice with my social skills. Like they're already good in my opinion, but they could be better too. So
Mm-hmm.
there's that part of things. And besides just my YouTube channel, I can actually be part of a partnership with another channel, and it's especially with a friend of mine, which I'm glad he asked me to do it.
Yep. Oh yeah.
It's fun. Him and I,
It is.
we joke around all the time, but we also know when to be serious on camera. So
Oh, excuse me.
or audio,
Right.
either way, video or
Yep.
audio doesn't really
Yep.
matter. It's the same thing. But yeah, so
Right.
it's the same routine with my channel. If you have any song request from 1995 until now for me to cover, a song idea for me to write about, or a topic for general topics, which, by the way, they will not be general topics from June, July, and August, because I'll be in North Carolina. And instead of general topics, I'll be doing storytime videos, where I will be reading off one of my play scripts or books for your guys' entertainment. For one of them,
Yeah.
it
Some of
has a
her
British.
stories.
Yeah, one of the characters in one of the stories is a British woman. So I will attempt to do my British accent, which I don't think it really was a British accent, but it was to some people, which I thought was funny. And it's supposed to be funny too, so I will try so hard not to laugh while trying to do it, because to me it's funny, but what do I know? So yeah, so the storytime videos will be in the summertime. There'll be no general topics in the summer, and the song covers will be as usual on Sundays. Again, just put them in the recent video comment section, because I'll be able to find them very quickly. Because when someone requested a song, maybe like a couple weeks ago, it was from a video that was posted about like 3-4 months ago, and I did not see that till like way later. I was like, oh shoot, okay.
Wow.
So that will help me if you guys do put it in the latest video comment sections. So the only difference is that the storytime videos is in our general topics for the
Oh
summer,
yeah.
and instead of 2010 until now for song covers, it'll be from 1995 until now. So I'm actually enjoying doing that, because the recent covers I did those were very likable
Mhm.
to a lot of people, so, which is good. So, yeah, please, again, if you guys like my singing or like what I do, please subscribe. If you don't, that's fine. I'm not gonna make anyone subscribe to my channel. So,
Right.
Right.
if you like my stuff, please subscribe and please share, because I will take any support I can get, no matter if it's too big or too small. It does not matter to me, and I will appreciate any type there is.
Oh
And
yeah.
like I say before in every single episode of the podcast and on the YouTube streams, please check out Low Vision Technology, the podcast on the Spotify app, the Apple Podcast app, the Anchor app, or any other type of platform you use to get your podcast. So,
Yep.
and please share the podcast too if you wish. We will appreciate more
And the
listeners too.
yeah, and
So
right, and the YouTube videos and live streams.
please do. That way we'll know if we're getting more people.
And if you have if they have any suggestions for topics, they can also put it in the comment section too.
Yes, and Nikki, I hope if you're okay with this, can we provide our emails?
If you guys want to, you're more than welcome to.
Thank you. So, if you have any questions about the podcast or about any topic that we do, or if you have a topic in mind, you can email them to one of our emails or both. Mine is Haley, HALEY, B as in boy, O, P as in popsicle, 1818@gmail.com.
And my email is cstewart500@outlook.com.
Yes. And at least, and I don't know if Chris will agree with this, but I think we would both appreciate that no matter who you send it to, just like address both of us in the emails, because we
Yes.
talk every day, because we'll tell each other if we get emails related to the podcast anyways. So,
That would
or the YouTube live stream. So
right.
just address us both. That'd
Yeah,
be
that would
nice.
definitely help. That would definitely help. Yeah, that would help because we can discuss the topics and then adjust it if we need to, just in case stuff comes up.
Yeah, exactly. Or if you want to be on the podcast or the live streams, then you can do the same thing. You can either email us or you can comment on the streams, but preferably do it after when it uploads, because sometimes the live comments will disappear, which is annoying. So,
Very.
which that does happen, unfortunately.
Yep.
So, yeah. There you go. Please check out Low Vision Technology.
Yes. Check out Low Vision Technologies, which is Chris and Haley's channel.
Yep.
And please check out Talented H.V, which is Haley's channel.
Yes, please. And thanks. Hey, I gotta say my thanks now. Come on, Chris.
Yeah.
Oh man, thank you for having us on, Nikki.
You're very
yeah, appreciate
welcome.
it.
Thank you guys for coming on.
Of course.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Of course, subscribe to Nikki's Fun Adventures, or else. No, I'm just kidding. No.
No, come on,
And
Haley.
please subscribe to my channel, Nikki's Fun Adventures. Take
Oh,
care,
man.
everybody.
Take care, guys.
Take care. See y'all later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh my goodness. Oh my.